full part question. So she also asked, what's my favorite first person shooter? So my favorite first person shooter, um, probably Halo. I spent a lot of time with that, but I more prefer third person shooters. And my favorite shooter game, I guess overall, would have to be the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. And the reason for that was I was part of a huge community. It was called the Battlefront Gang, or BFG for short. And we had seasons, we had tournaments. I was part of a team called the Kessel Runners, and there was like a whole bunch of different teams, and I met a lot of really good friends, like longtime friends. I've some of them I still talk to on a daily basis, and another one of them, he was the captain of my team, and he hosts a podcast, and it's called the Coffee Cafe Podcast, and it's really cool. Like, they essentially go to nationwide chains in like the Burbank, California area. So it's all local coffee shops, and they go there, they drink coffee, they talk about dad stuff because they're both stay-at-home dads. It's super cool, super funny. It's really relatable because I'm also a dad and I love coffee. So it's really, really cool and really interesting to listen to this and like the history of certain coffee beans and stuff like that. It's really cool, really informative. It's called the Coffee Cafe Podcast. Go check it out. And so lastly, she asks what my favorite RPG is. Oh boy. I don't know if I can really pick a favorite. Let's see, there's like Neverwinter, there's KOTOR, there's Dragon Age, there's Mass Effect. Pretty much any game BioWare has put out, I love it. Like Elder Scrolls games are super fun. Gosh, I can't really pick a favorite. If I had to, though, I'd have to say Mass Effect, because those are probably the RPG games I spent the most time playing. I played the first one, I believe, like 15 or 16 times, and then I played the second one like 10 times, and I played the third one like 3 or 4 times, not to mention the multiplayer stuff that I would do with all my friends on Mass Effect 3. So I have to say Mass Effect 3, because I spent probably the most time with like multiplayer stuff on that as well. So next question is from Zai from Discord, and he asks, what's your favorite genre of movies? So my favorite genre of movies would have to be sci-fi, because there's just a lot of really good movies in the sci-fi genre, you know. What's your favorite movie in that genre? So my favorite movie in that genre of sci-fi, and it's probably my favorite movie of all time, is Empire Strikes Back, because that is like a damn near perfect movie, and I will literally fight anyone who says otherwise. And he has another question. What's your favorite animal? So my favorite animal would have to be, I don't know. That's a good question. Probably a dog, because dogs are just super loving and like super intuitive with like their humans' feelings and emotions, like what they're going through. But I have a cat, so I can't really say one way or the other. He's an asshole. Another question: what's your favorite food? So, like I said in the first question, my favorite food is pizza. You just can't go wrong with pizza. Like, even bad pizza is still good pizza, except for Emo's, because, like I said, Emo's is bullshit. So he also asks, what's my top 5 games? My top 5 games have to be, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original, Dragon Age 1, Mass Effect 3, KOTOR, and Diablo 3. Because I love Diablo 3. That was another RPG that I didn't mention, but I love Diablo. The Diablo series is amazing. Okay, so last question. Varmith from Discord asks, he wants to know what an awkward story of mine or a music genre I can't stand and why. An awkward story. I'll answer both. So an awkward story. So when I was in elementary school, I I had really bad allergies or a cold. I can't remember, but I was sneezing a lot. And I want to say I was in first grade. I don't remember much of first grade, but I remember this. I was sneezing a lot, and I was sneezing in class. I sneezed, and I farted at the same time, and it was really loud. And I was extremely embarrassed. I turned beet red, and my teacher thought I crapped my pants. So I got sent to the bathroom. I had to check to make sure I didn't crap my pants. I didn't crap my pants. It was just a fart. And I went back to class and had to tell my teacher in front of the entire class I did not poop my pants. Very embarrassing. But I don't think anyone from first grade or elementary school remembers that. So I hope you're not listening. And my favorite music genre, my music genre I can't stand, and why. So music genre I can't stand, I would have to say not necessarily country as a whole, and I know this is like the majority of people's go-to answer is, oh, I hate country. Well, I don't like that pop rap country because it just sounds just really lazy. Like there's not really a whole lot of like talent behind it. And so I would have to say like that pop rap country. I can't stand it because I don't mind certain kinds of country, and I can respect certain artists and certain musicians. Even if I don't enjoy their music, I can respect it as, hey, I know you're at least playing music. You're actually singing your songs. You're actually writing your music. Like I can respect talent. I can respect art, but I can't respect just lazy writing or like lazy stuff. That's why like one of my go-to, like, I know it's so bad, but I just listen to it, is like Migos or like Lil Yachty. Like I like that kind of stuff every now and then because it's just so dumb and it's like over the top dumb, but it's like one of those it's so bad it's good for me kind of things. And so like, but I know it's bad. Like I know I don't feel like they're like Grammy worthy, talents or anything like that, but I enjoy it. And, so it's like the same thing with pop country though. Like I know there's people who legitimately enjoy it because they know it's not good, but they just enjoy it. So, I mean, hey, to each their own. And that is the end of the Q&A section. And thank you so much for everyone who sent in questions for me to answer. I had a lot of fun answering these questions, and feel free to just like comment on anything of mine, send me a message with a question that you want me to answer. And even if it's just one question, I'll do a Q&A segment on an episode. And, so yeah, send them in if you want me to talk about whatever, just go ahead and do it. So the next segment I want to do, it's going to be called the Nerd Herder Fact. So, did you know Iron Man has a suit of armor called the Anti-Magneto Armor, and this suit of armor is made of carbon nanotubes rather than metals. Pretty interesting. So, this comes to the end of my podcast, and I just wanted to briefly touch on some news, I guess, for the podcast. Is I'm going to have a new mic setup coming soon. So I went ahead and I'm upgrading my mic setup. So you'll actually be able to hear me better. You'll actually be able to hear me. So yeah, and it's because you guys are like supporting me, you're listening to my stuff, and I want to improve so that way, like you guys, I want to treat your ears. Treat yourself, So I'm upgrading so I can do this for all the people who are supporting me and listening, and be sure to share. Share the podcast, share the episodes when they get posted. Like tag your friends in the posts. And be sure to like rate me. Rate the episodes on iTunes. Rate it. On any, if you can rate it, just rate it. Like even if you want to give it a bad rating, I hope you don't feel that way. But if you do, just rate it, because that bumps the podcast up on like the ratings for the category that it's in, so more people will be likely to see it, and the community will grow. The listening community will grow, and that would be another way for you guys to help support me. But like I said, I'm getting a new mic set up, and then once I get that new mic set up and I get it functioning, I get it going, I'm going to be switching over to a weekly format rather than bi-weekly. So every week I'll be coming out with an episode, whether it's a 5-minute long episode or like a 50-minute long episode. It doesn't matter. I'll be coming out with an episode every single week. So you'll be getting more stuff coming your way. All right. And lastly, the giveaway is still going on until next Thursday night. So be sure to get in your, like, all of your entries. There's still daily entries you can earn every single day. Like, you just go there and there's a daily entry, you click it and you get a daily entry. So you essentially could be getting like a total of like 14 daily entries altogether if you would have done it every single day. But yeah, so next Thursday night, it's the end of this giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away a gold chrome pop figure of Baby Groot, and it'll look super sharp. It looks so cool. I want one for myself, so I may end up getting another one for myself later on. I know my girlfriend really thought it was cool, so she may be getting a gold chrome pop figure in her future as well. And also I'm going to be giving away a Mega Constructs Destiny set. Like, this thing is super cool. Once again, like, this is another thing that I would want for myself for display because it looks so cool. But that's what is up for grabs. And that's the end of my podcast, guys. So like I said, you can find me on all the socials. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So be sure to like, follow, subscribe, comment on stuff, share stuff, retweet stuff, like help get me out there. And, cause like I said, that's another way for you guys to support me. And all it takes is just the tap of a button, maybe a couple taps, like post some emojis in the comments of something that I share. Cause that helps boost it, and that helps like all these algorithms for these social medias know, hey, this stuff is important. People want to talk about this. People are engaging with this. And so it keeps it up there on people's news feeds. So more people see it, which increases the chance of someone else engaging with it. So once again, guys, this is Tyler from the Scruffy Looking Nerd Herders podcast signing off. And as always, may the Force be with you.